Hey, tomorrow I've got a Zoom call with a college that banned me. And, so many places have banned me, like post-secondary education, box stores, libraries, you name it. And when I was younger, I had a job where I could ban people from a chain of pharmacies when I arrested shoplifters, but then I became a critical thinker who didn't want to compromise my humanity and who wanted to have harder conversations about the state of the human condition. And yeah, that's not what the people primates want, eh? So, like, here's an example. There'll be some conversations with them tomorrow. Be aware if you're an international student, they can't guarantee housing for students on campus, and much less in the community where the desire to fix the homelessness issue is pretty much lacking. So it's a risky place to come. If you look at their, man, that's serious paper. Like, look at this here, which is making you dream that there's simple diploma that people won't even be smart enough employers to evaluate if you're competent or not, and they'll still want you to jump through hoops for years and years, and maybe it'll just be the people they like that get promotions. You won't get to all these things. I mean, you could get to all these different roles on your own, without necessarily getting into debt for a diploma of some kind. But this makes you dream and it makes you believe that the world is about to change in the next 8 years in ways that they don't want to talk about because they want you to keep coming for this because if they can just hang on a little bit longer, they'll retire. And so, yeah, guys, it's pretty sad. Yesterday I walked into a community living franchise, and again, it was clear that the two lady. I thought one lady was like she was all happy. I thought she was happy to meet me and she wanted to hear what I'm saying, but no, I think she just wanted me to finish up with the other lady who was in HR. And eventually they said, yeah, maybe this is who you should connect with, Community Living BC, and do your own programs and because yeah, you can't do those things here. But the thing is I can do them here, and they claim to already be doing it, and that's what serves the clientele there. But they can't again. They interrupt me as I'm explaining how they're misdefining life skills, living skills, life coaching, essential soft skills. And I said, yeah, I posted some videos to explain that, and they don't care where those are or how to get them or to understand. And even at they're cutting me off, they're making more mistakes about the differences between these terms. And they serve the community to say, oh, no, 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 we have people that, like in Japan with Down syndrome, have done all these activities. Well, chances are you still see them as inferior than you, although you are incapable of having a conversation with me at this time about what is crucial to you as people primates, but also to the clientele you serve. So it's quite sad, right? But at least that particular employer there in Castlegar, it was that they actually can hire people in certain places to either be union or non-union. So it's nice to hear that this is possible. Because at the college, if I want to give my own unique programs, they have to be approved, and somebody else that's not qualified gives them. That is so ridiculous. When in the HR office this came up, and really this is what they want to back up, an employer that wants to support the union to destroy their culture of education, then I'm sorry, that was the cup overfilling. But you know what prediction I'm going to make for tomorrow during the Zoom is because of my skill sets and because I was recently told that they often hire people last minute in roles that maybe they're just desperate to put people in because students signed up. This is not the only college doing this, by the way. Is probably they won't want to burn all the bridges with me in the Zoom tomorrow. They'll probably also try to domesticate me so that they can feel better about possibly hiring me at the last minute next month in a full month, before classes start, and then putting me in a situation where I have a lot of preparation to do sometimes. Now, I already had the cup overfilled, so that means tomorrow the conversation would be required to be, if they would succeed in hiring me for the fall, it would be for them to apologize for the domestication and say, well, maybe we misunderstood your intentions or whatever. It would be trying to make some sort of dishonorable apology, but I don't think, because I don't think they can make an honorable one. But I'm not too sure that's going to happen. What I predict is they're going to try to see if I'm still domesticatable, if that's the word, because they'll think they're so important, and it's an honor for me to have this Zoom call with them. This lady who goes through another lady to do everything for her. It sounds like it's her butler kind of slave lady because she's too important. And I don't even think she's the president. We'll find out what her role is tomorrow. But I did ask for the new president to be on this Zoom, and I did also say what I think should be the expectations of our meeting. What are yours? Now, are they going to answer this today before tomorrow? I don't know. I mean, the only thing they sent is the Zoom confirm or not email. They didn't say anything else. So and I know it doesn't represent everybody there, but the others there that wish that somebody like me worked there, they are, like in the time of World War II, they are crossing the street instead of standing up for what's right and wishing me well, as I'm being victimized by the more assertive aggressors there who raise in ranks, right, compared to the people who have somewhat limitations on how much they'll toxify their own cultures. So that was quite sad. And what else yesterday? Yeah, I went to the pool and I paid for the 1 month pass, not even trying to argue about still being a person with low income that should have been approved a long time ago for that, and at a place where they have been offered my services and not been able to follow through, even at a point before they disliked me. They were all, everybody I think wants to be on vacation July and August here, even though they just take a week or two off. They seem to act like people in the important positions here, like they're off all summer, or that if there's been a death in their family or some hard times that them or their kids are going through, that somehow it justifies them showing up only 10% at their work and thinking that's okay, especially when a majority of them does this. It's not okay. Your culture keeps going downhill. Your proto-societies keep devolving. So when I went to the pool, I just paid the full amount and didn't say anything because I require, again, floating in water, stretching, better hygiene opportunities and things like that. So it's for my health that I paid more, and I'm giving them a profit in the sense that I'm allowing them to break their own policies because it's too complicated to meet with me and figure out how to do the paperwork in a more unorthodox type of person kind of way, instead of, no, this is the form we need, and your form it has the information, but it's different. So yeah, so you can't save, 20-30 bucks. That really is the amount that already, if we go by minimum wage, we've both each put that amount of time into it. They can't figure that out. The basic math. It's strange. People think money makes them smarter with numbers, but it actually makes them dumber with basic math. And they can't get that because it's all about trying to the path of least resistance to get ahead in a game where nobody gets ahead. Nobody gets ahead at the monetary paradigm. They only get more and more brain dead.